That's a 20 and 10 guy every night, you know, as a whole, the whole team has to step up.
Have you ever timed yourself with a basketball going from one end to the other? That play I timed, I think you got from one end of the court to the other in about 3 seconds.
No, I never timed myself, you know, but it's one of those things where Coach drew up a play and Powell was able to give it back to him while I was getting a full head of steam and was able to get down the court.
So that was the play, just give it back to Ramon and go straight?
Yeah, I mean, kind of sort of. Once the ball got in, it was basically just give it to me and guys filled the wing and I was able to penetrate.
A game like Kobe had tonight, the shooting game, the number of points he had, is that more what you expect to see from him every night?
Oh, that's what he's been doing his whole career. You know, the other night, he bounced back tonight. It just shows you how great of a player he is. You know, he hit a big shot for us last night, and tonight he came out and carried us.
Ramon, you starting to understand where guys are going, pick and roll wise, just like where Murphy likes to pop and where Powell likes to roll. How's that process going?
It's getting better. Like I said, each game, you know, hopefully sooner or later I have it down to a T, but it's not there yet. It's one of those things still getting, you know, acclimated to everybody, and everybody getting acclimated to me. So it's one of those things where we just got to keep grinding it out.
Has the lane been more open though? Guys are now they have to respect your outside shot. And first they were trying to go under screens, but now it seems like you got a little more space.
Oh no, they definitely, you know, with those big guys setting those good screens, and it's hard to help off buying them or power when they're in the lane, and it's definitely opening up for me and opening up the 3-ball and even opening up to the lane.
About the fact that when you started out here, I mean, you were playing with the second unit, and you know Mike's mixed and matched you with the starters and reserve. Where do you think that comes into play tonight? Finds out and
no,
play with those guys?
No, it's definitely a little familiar for me because I played with those guys when I first got here. You know, and Troy and Josh know how I like to play. They're real good screen and roll guys, pick and pop guys. And Troy and Josh is a hard roller. But it's definitely one of those things that helped out at the beginning when I first got here to play with those guys and to get those minutes a night with them.
You anticipate, I mean, as far as Bynum being out, as far as just your role having to
Hey, everybody has to step it up, especially if he's out, you know, for a number of games. It's not just one person; it's everybody. Because he's a 20 and 10 walk, or, you know, he's a double-double walking double-double. So everybody has to step it up from a whole.
Tuesday night, you guys have the Nets coming in. How do you prepare for battling against a guard like Darren Williams? Is there any type of preparation you do before that?
No, this is just another game. But you know, Duran, he's a great point guard in the league, one of the best, and it's definitely a challenge that I'm looking forward to.
What do you like tomorrow night, Kentucky, Kansas?
Oh man, to be honest, I don't think I watched one game in the tournament. There's been so much going on for me in this month. It don't matter to me who wins that.
Have you been gaining accolade with the offense? I mean, what kind of approach are you taking with? I mean, you obviously have the capability of driving the basket and creating for yourself, but also saying up. I mean, where do you strike the balance between those two?
It's one of those things, you know, on a night like tonight, I knew I was going to score a little more. The big fella was out, you know, but when we got a full unit, I feel like, you know, just get guys shots, and if it comes to me, just knock down an open shot, you know.
So you're looking more to pass first as opposed to...
Oh, definitely. I mean, with the weapons we got on the team, they didn't need my scoring before I got here, and they ain't going to need it now. It's just one of those things, just trying to get those guys the ball in the right spots and make it easy on them.
Right. X's and O's wise, did anything change with finding them out before as far as how you guys run the sets or what you're looking for?
No, not really. I wouldn't say it really changed. You know, we did a little more posting up with Powell, you know, and more pick and rolls with Josh and Troy. It's one of those things that, you know, when you're missing the big fella, you kind of got to adjust a little bit because his presence is so much. So we just adjusted and, you know, was able to get a win.
When you see the lane go over and get the big back you sort of go until teams give up.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just attack. You know, for my career, it's been attacking a lot. You know, and this year I kind of shot the 3-ball a little bit more, and it's kind of opening up the lanes even more. So just keep attacking and, you know, see what happens.
How much fun is it playing against them?
It seems like there's a couple plays tonight where you got it and just sat on it because it is a case where maybe the guys can't keep up with you if you go full speed, so you have to dial it down a little bit.
It's one of those things where I definitely had to adjust because coming from where I came from, it was run and gun. You know, here it's kind of, you know, we got some big footers down, you know, want to keep them active in the offense, so definitely slow it down sometimes, but also know when to push the ball.
So what gear is this for you as far as just speed goes? You're just talking about slowing it down.
Oh,
yeah. I'm trying to use
I'm in first gear. just slowing it up though. You know, I kind of it still takes time for me to balance it out because sometimes I want to go, but I just know, you know, hey, we got to slow it down sometimes, especially against a team like Golden State that likes to get up and down.
Right. Play at the end of half. That was 6th gear.
Yeah, that was 7th, 8th gear. That was all the gears. I pulled it all out.
I'm starting to feel more comfortable now.
Yeah, definitely starting to feel more comfortable, starting to know, you know, what I need to do, on a night-to-night basis, and just trying to just stay aggressive with all that being said, you know. So it's one of those things that just kind of got to balance it out, and each game made it get better though.
And what about the pressure on you? Everybody, like I said before, been talked about you coming in and changing this team. And do you feel a lot of pressure?
You know, I don't feel any pressure at all, to be honest. This was a great team before I got here. Won a lot of championships, you know, and they're still a great team. And I just trying to come in and just fill that void and just get guys shots and just be aggressive when I got to be aggressive.
You're talking about
thanks, man.
You know, how you're fitting with the offense, but defensively, how do you think you are fitting in with the scheme?
Getting better. You know, still a couple of reads I need to, you know, clear up. But it's one of those things, you know, each game it'll get better. But it's not where I want it to be yet. But, you know, by the time we get down to the gritty, it'll be there.
When you're talking about the reads, are there any particular principles that you're speaking of?
No, it's just, you know, in Cleveland, one thing was one thing. We was doing it all the time. So it's kind of processed in my mind to always say go over a pick and roll. Here, you know, it's kind of go under. Or, you know, with the big fellas drop, you know, or with power show. So it's kind of one of those things you just got to get adjusted to hearing them call it. It's a, you know, it's a lot different than what I was doing in Cleveland.
And lastly, I mean, as much as you talk about how it's, you know, it's a process and you keep wanting to get better, was there a point in time where you felt like, you know, even though you still want to get better, like things are clicking enough where you feel comfortable?
Oh no, I'm starting to feel comfortable for sure. But I know, you know, being a great point guard in this league, you want to have it down to a T. And I mean, I want to be one of the great point guards in the league. So I'm trying to get it all down and all taken care of.
What's that percentage, do you think, for you as far as
probably about 70-ish. Right now, you know, I think I'm about 10 games in, probably about 70-ish. You know, getting better each day though.
The last 30%.
Just knowing the schemes and knowing where everybody's going on the offensive end, even knowing some of the players at the two position, because sometimes you throw me and Steve out there. So it's just a learning process all around.